All right, good morning, traders. Today is April 24th, 2024. Thank you for being here. My SPY pivot this morning, 505. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab Five still in downtrends. All of the Fab Five made higher highs and higher lows. SPY, FNGU, QQQ, and IWM closed between the bearish trap and the falling 17 EMA. Little pullback there. Diamond Dow closed over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Gold and silver both in uptrends, made lower highs and lower lows, closing below a bearish trap under the 17 EMA. A little pullback on them also. USO also in an uptrend, made a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bearish trap but over the 17 EMA. UNG in a downtrend, made a higher high and a higher low, trying to fight off that downtrend, closing over a bullish cross over the 17 EMA. So it's really putting up a fight right now. US dollar index still in an uptrend, pulled back, closed the day around the 105.70 area. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. Start off SPY. All right, so here's our daily candle for SPY. Higher low, higher high. Closing over the bearish trap, but underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, so let's look at this. We have a 2-hour uptrend. Okay, we left off. Let's leave where we left off. We had a eensy little bit 10-minute uptrend. Really, it was more of consolidation, okay? A lot of chop there, okay? In the pre-market, as of right now, we have a 10-minute uptrend, okay? So on the 10-minute chart, we're looking for me, I'm looking for green erasing red, all right? That's my entry, green erasing red. Close out the trade when the 3 EMA, that's the yellow line, crosses over the white line. That's the white line right there. Yellow line crosses the white line, trades over, okay? You can close it out, or if you get a bullish engulfing, any candle that produces long distance away from the 3 EMA, I'm looking to take profit in those and reload back at the 3 EMA, all right? So that's the plan for today, and it's pretty much the plan every day. All right, so today, because we got a 10-minute uptrend and a 2-hour uptrend, I'm looking for green erasing red as my entry. All right, so here's the pullback. So like right there, coming up over 506.86, that right there represents an entry. There's the red candle pullback. Over 506.86 would be an entry for me. Okay, that's what I'd be looking for right there. All right, or 10-minute candle, wiping out a green candle, wiping out a red candle. That would also be an entry. So there's SPY. SPY, the pivot today is 505, and let me line that up for you so you can get a good idea what it looks like. So I'll edit this. Let's fatten it up. Make it red. Okay, so this is the pre-market, the shaded area. So you can see here's price coming up to the 505 area, consolidating underneath it. Then we climb on top, and guess what? We consolidate on top of that. That's bullish. So now I'm looking for, as now I got that bullish behavior that I'm looking for, now I'm looking for green to take out red as my entry. So there's our 10-minute uptrend yesterday, and we're leaving off. So nice consolidation over the 505 area. All right, so we got a downtrend right through here. Not sure if that's going to be relevant today or in the pre-market. So you can see there's the downtrend line. Now all I did to get that downtrend line was I drew a line right off the top of this. And these 1, 2, 3 tips right there, okay? So there's one downtrend line. Here's the other downtrend line. These are the possibilities for price to respect these lines. So we'll see what happens. If they decide that the pivot can't hold today and we're getting a pullback, I'm looking at 502.70 as a target area. So there's SPY on the 10, on the 2 hour. See that uptrend, 10-minute uptrend, 2 hour uptrend. On the daily, all right, in a downtrend, but fighting it off, trying to pull back and get over that 17 EMA. So there's SPY. All right, let's go take a peek at, let's go look at QQQ. All right, so here's QQQ, same thing. Higher low, higher high, closing over a bearish trap, but underneath the falling 17 EMA. So QQQ also, all right, if you guys like playing QQQ in a 2 hour uptrend, and on the 10-minute chart, we are in the pre-market, a 10-minute uptrend in the 2 hour uptrend. And where did we leave off yesterday on QQQ? We were in in a downtrend, but let me just say only moments after. I guess somebody reported good stuff. All right, and they got some. They got a 10-minute uptrend going into the post market yesterday. Okay, so we're starting out the day with a 10-minute uptrend. Again, looking for green erases red entries on QQQ 10-minute. Got a 2 hour uptrend. All right, got a 10-minute uptrend. So we're looking for green erases red. So if this block of candles right there gets erased, so anywhere up over 428.05, okay, would be an entry for me. For me, that's what it would be. Okay, so there's QQQ. Back to the daily chart. All right, let's take a look at Diamond Dow. All right, Diamond Dow doing a little bit better than the other four. Okay, higher low, higher high. Closing over a bullish cross right there and over the falling 17 EMA. So Diamond Dow putting up a better fight. All right, so there's Diamond Dow. No, still all of them still in a downtrend. Okay, all of the Fab Five. All right, so IWM. Here's IWM. Yesterday's candle, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish cross, but under the falling 17 EMA. IWM looking like possible inside day today for IWM. All right, so IWM in a downtrend. Okay, so we did QQQ. What's the last one? FNGU. All right, so here's FNGU. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bearish trap. Nice fight. All right, but underneath the falling 17 EMA. Okay, so FNGU. Higher low, higher high, closing underneath the falling 17. All right, so there's FNGU. All right, let's go take a look at our technicals real quick. All right, so here's our technicals. Come on, charts, do your thing. All right, so for yesterday, okay, day before yesterday, excuse me, okay, we came out of the sell zone into the seller's chop zone and ripped out of the seller's chop zone into the buyer's chop zone. All right, and then we pulled back to the midpoint at the very last thing, okay? That was Monday. Tuesday, we came in, bounced off the midpoint and made some higher lows, little squeaky higher highs up here, okay? So we avoided the whole seller's chop zone except for maybe the beginning of one or two candles right there. You can see that spike down into the midpoint and then a bounce up. Okay, I like these higher lows right here. Don't like the lower highs. Like the higher lows, but not the lower highs. So there's T2122. All right, like to see us knock on the door of the buy zone again. All right, the bears threw us out yesterday. Like to get back up in there. Maybe no one's guarding the door today. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's take a look at T2123. You can see had a little rally yesterday on T2123, and then we just kind of faded for the rest of the day. Okay, they didn't want to have any more momentum. They ran out of momentum there. Okay, see this pullback, kind of run out of momentum on the 15-minute chart. On the T2123 3-bar chart, you can see price falling off of the all-time high and the prior all-time high, pulling back to the rising 200. I like the fact that they're not under the 200. I'd have preferred it if they spiked it and showed me a kind of like a V bottom, not like in the hockey stick. Okay, this is the hockey stick. That would be the handle, the shaft, and then this would be the blade of your hockey stick. All right, so not liking the hockey stick look. All right, would have really liked to see a V bottom where it came down and came right back up. But okay, still bullish because it's hanging out on top of that 200 SMA right there. Okay, see if they can get some spinach, maybe have a few meals, and then start heading back to those prior highs. So there's T2123 3-bar chart. Let's take a look at our FNGU indicator. Okay, all the shaded section, that's the pre-market. All right, here's the what we had yesterday. Green from beginning to end. Nice work on FNGU, which probably provided a lot of the lift that we saw in the SPY yesterday. So there's FNGU. Okay, back to the charts. Let's take a look at precious metals, SLV. Okay, they had a little pullback. Yesterday's price action, lower high, lower low, closing below the bearish trap and below the 17 EMA right here. But notice, still in an uptrend. In order to be in a downtrend, they got to break this low. Okay, got to break that low to be in a downtrend. Okay, so still in an uptrend even though they've pulled back for a couple days. Okay, I'm going to say gold's probably going to look the same way. Lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap. Again, got to break this low to be in a downtrend. Still in an uptrend, GLD. All right, still in an uptrend. So precious metal, still in an uptrend. USO, same thing. Still in an uptrend. Got to break this low right here to be in a downtrend. Okay, so pulling back to minor support. See the hill there and the little hill there. Little minor support, and we got a little bounce there. Okay, so there's USO. We like that. Pullbacks to minor support and then bouncing back up are good. That's what we like to see. All right, USO still in an uptrend, but experiencing a pullback. Couple week pullback there. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the bearish trap and over the 17 EMA. Nice fight. Nice way to fight off that downtrend. So there's USO. Let's take a look at UNG. UNG still in a downtrend till we break this high right there. Okay, that's $16. Okay, yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap and over the 17 EMA. Just kind of waving along here at the $15 level. Like to see some higher highs, some higher lows. Possible left shoulder here, possible head, possible forming an inverted head and shoulders. We'll see what happens. There's UNG still in a downtrend. Okay, on the 2-hour, we got ourselves an uptrend. On the 10-minute, we got ourselves a downtrend in the pre-market. But when we left off yesterday, we were in a 10-minute uptrend, in a 2-hour uptrend, but in a daily downtrend. Okay, so there's UNG. All right, let's go take a look. You know what? Let's look at a few more things, okay? Let's look at SMH. Okay, SMH in a downtrend, broke the low, made a lower low. Okay, still in a downtrend. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the bearish trap, but under the falling 17 EMA. SMH still in a downtrend. IYT. So our transports, okay, broke the low, made a lower low in a downtrend. Okay, so higher low, higher high, closed inside the bearish trap under the falling 17 EMA. That's our transports. XLF has been looking really good. So here's XLF yesterday, okay, little pullback here, not till we break this low right here? Well, let's see what we got. He didn't really set up any lows or any consolidation. So I guess until we break this low right here, 38.49, we're in an uptrend. So we got ourselves a higher low here, possible pressure on the bulls to produce the higher high. All right, for yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over a bearish trap or cross over a hooking 17 EMA. So there's XLF fighting off the downtrend. See what the midpoint is. Notice up over the midpoint. Like to see it hold here, get up here and hold, and then I want to see bull step in and take it up to the prior highs. So there's XLF. Okay, let's take a look at XLK. That's our technology sector. All right, in a downtrend, made a lower low. See right here, here, and here, made a lower low. All right, so yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing in the bearish trap, but under the falling 17 EMA. That's our technology sector. Let's take a look at our industrials. All right, industrials are in a downtrend. They broke these lows right through here. Okay, so they're in a downtrend till they break. Well, I'm going to say this high right here. Okay, so the industrial's got to get back up over 124.73. Preferably up here at the triple top. Like to see them take that out. But still in a downtrend. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the 17 EMA. So there's our industrials in a downtrend. XLK in a downtrend. SMH in a downtrend. Okay, it's no wonder the markets are in a downtrend. All right, but the good news is we're seeing them put up a fight right now. Got a couple of green candles in a row here. Like to string together, you know, many more green candles to get us back into that uptrend. All right, let's go take a look at the economic data. See what we got, see if it's working today. All right, let's start off with economic calendar. All right, this morning we have 8:30, we're going to have durable goods. And just like every Wednesday morning at 10:30, we got a crude oil petroleum report. No Fed speakers, so no surprises there. MBA mortgage applications came out at 7 this morning. All right. The main event this week is GDP, and that's 8:30 tomorrow morning. All right. International trade goods also come out at 8:30, but GDP is still the main event. That will be the most of the focus. Jobless claims also come out at 8:30. Retail inventories 8:30. Wholesale inventories 8:30. A lot of data coming out at 8:30 tomorrow, but GDP is still the main event this week. All right, pending home sales at 10, and just like every Thursday at 10:30, we're going to get a natural gas report. Okay, no Fed speakers, see there. And then Friday, personal incomes and outlays at 8:30. Consumer sentiment at 10. And then a rig count. All right, so there we go. So there's our economic calendar for Max Payne this morning on the options that expire today. All right, we have almost 1 1/4 puts for every call, almost. Max Payne is 504. I'm looking at 502 as a possible downside target if they head off in that direction. Okay, but Max Payne has been identified at 504. All right, let's take a look at the US dollar. All right, still in this uptrend here. Get out of the way. All right, so we got a low, we put in a higher low, and then we put in another higher low, and along with those higher lows came what? Higher highs. All right, so just consolidating in this bull flag up here, and that's US dollar. All right, still in an uptrend. So there's US dollar. Okay, what else do we have? Earnings. There we go. All right, today's Wednesday. Meta's going to report tonight. That's $1 trillion. Thermo Fisher, $209 billion. They're going to report this morning. IBM, $166 billion. They're going to report tonight as well. ServiceNow, $147 billion. They're going to report tonight as well. All right, these are the notables. There's some familiar names in here. Waste Management, Boston Scientific, Boeing, going to report today. Lam Research, you guys, General Dynamics, Chipotle, CME Group, okay, O'Reilly. You know them. They're all familiar names. All right, but they're not the notables that can move the market. Okay, so let's take a look at Thursday. A lot of market cap reporting Thursday. Okay, we've got $3 trillion on Microsoft. Going to report tomorrow night after GDP. Google almost $4 trillion. Going to report tomorrow night after GDP. GDP reports at 8:30. They're going to report after 4 p.m. tomorrow. Merck, $321 billion. They're going to report in the morning on Thursday. $219 billion, AstraZeneca. And this is my internet, T-Mobile. I don't know. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd short them because their product sucks. But anyways, $193 billion. They're going to report tomorrow night along with Microsoft and Alphabet, aka Google. Caterpillar's going to report $181 billion. Total Energies, $170 billion. Another guy, Comcast, I like them. Just can't get them yet. $160 billion, all right? And then Intel's going to report. It's a lot of big tech going to report, big names, big caps. Definitely some of those components there are in the FNGU, all right? So there's Thursday. Thursday's going to be a really busy day. Then comes options expiration Friday. ExxonMobil, $480 billion there. Chevron, $302 billion there. AbbVie, about $300 billion there. All right. So that's it. All right. We got our marching orders. We got the 10-minute uptrend. We're looking for green to erase red for our entries. All right. So that's it right now. All right. I'll take questions in the room. And if there's no questions, I'll render the video. Oh, and by the way, last night's webinar went good, all right? So it's on my YouTube channel. And let me pop that up here. See if I can pull it up. All right, YouTube channel, content, right there. Blow this up. And content, yep, right there. Let's move this over. Okay. Success in day trading, finding, knowing, and recognizing your edge. Okay, so that's in there. All right, on my YouTube channel. And for my YouTube channel, right up here, BYOBtrading.com. All right, or YouTube at Be Your Own Boss. There's an underscore and a few dashes in there. All right, so there it is. Nice learning material right in there for today if you want to take a peek at it later tonight or this weekend. All right, so since there's no questions, I'm going to go ahead and render my video. We got the marching orders.